Vliet. Anunoby kicks to Van Vliet. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Raptors trail by 4. To the paint, here's Boucher. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Bulls have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. DeRozan, that's good.
It just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. He told me it's always a challenge when you face a team this opportunistic. He said those guys are going to look to take advantage of any weakness. We have to really communicate defensively tonight. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Could be a tall task. Trying to prevent Greg, those shooters from getting hot.
It's going to take attention to detail on the defensive end. Contest everything.
What we're seeing now is defenders who now understand I can contest the shooting hand and still stay out of the shooter's landing area, which we know now is a foul.
And the basket by Money.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Barnes outside. And here is Van Vliet. Here's Anunoby. That 3 off the mark. Bulls leading by 8. Here's Money. That's good. It's Levine with the assist. Money's got 14.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Barnes outside. Boucher kicks to Anunoby. Van Vliet passes to Barnes. Off target with his 3. For Chicago, they've gone an incredible 8 of 9 from the field. Outside, Levine. And there's the pass to DeRozan. Here's Money. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now, here's Anunoby. He's still scoreless so far in this one. DeRozan against Barnes. Van Vliet left side. And the Raptors miss again. Chicago leading by 12. Pulls it up. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. DeRozan's got his 2nd bucket.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Pass to Anunoby. Now, here's Boucher. And Barnes gets double teamed. Trying to find Van Vliet and gets it to him. Here's Boucher. Off the mark, and the drop continues. Boucher's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Levine kicks to DeRozan. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
And they'll be seeing each other 4 times this year. This is the first meeting. Looking for a good start in the series.
I think each team looking to dictate the tempo and set the tone early.
Now here's Van Vliet. Barnes outside. Pass to Randolph from 12 feet out. Goes back up. Nice shot by Poeltl.
This team loves it when Poeltl can make an impact on the offensive glass. There's a lot of ways he can get his points, but this is an easy one.
Here's Levine. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Money. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now here is Pirtle. Van Vliet with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they just given away. Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Harden against Van Vliet. Anunoby has the open look. Off target from outside. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. It's an 18-point lead. Money, and that one is stuffed right through.
This is for James Harden's ability to quickly scan the floor and then find the right window to deliver the pass. So good, so good.
Now here's Barnes. In the game against Philadelphia, very impressive. Here's Randolph. Chicago grabs the miss. Money's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Griffin finds DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now, here's Anunoby. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Randolph, and it's blocked. Now, here's DeRozan. Passes it to Griffin. Here's Money, defended by Pirtle. Money, that drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Money's got 24. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bulls.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Toronto calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Griffin. Kobe White comes in for Levine. And it's Lonzo Ball in for James Harden. Now here's Van Vliet. Kicks it to Oladipo. Barnes against DeRozan. They get the rebound. Here's Pirtle. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Well, we know this about DeMar DeRozan. The mid-range has always been a special part of his game, and boy, you do not want to let him start to cook from there.
White, wide open. He fired. Again, Chicago.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
White against Oladipo. Barnes outside. And again, no good by Toronto.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
DeRozan gets the bucket.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Oladipo outside. Randolph looking around. Van Vliet on the wing. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Ball. Here's Money. He's covered by Randolph.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For Chicago, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Patrick Williams, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Now here's Van Vliet. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Pirtle against Hernan Gomez. To stop the drought, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And you look at Jakob Pirtle, great touch and presence inside the paint. can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
That one drops for him.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
That's tipped. Money passes the ball. And Ball slams it in.
Ball finishes with power. Not just going for the layup. Solid at throwing it down deep inside.
And the basket by Money. Money's got 30.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Oladipo finds Van Vliet. 24 seconds left in the first quarter. 7-foot shot. It's deflected.
He's missed everything he's taken in this quarter, and it's making it very difficult for them to come back.
Deft touch on the alley-oop.
And Ball sets up his teammates, and when they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
Down low. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And so it's Chicago going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Here they come, fans. Turn your attention to the clock.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin here, guys, for the Bulls.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Victor Oladipo is out there with Anunoby. Then there's Chris Boucher. Then it's Barnes. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Spurs was on a mission. He scored an incredible number of points, and the points were just the start of it. He joined an elite few by walking away with a quadruple double. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Thanks for the report, D.A. Great, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
And the basket by Money.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
The pass to Oladipo. Back to Barnes. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. Over Williams. That one a little long.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, passing windows open up for Zach LaVine.
So it's Toronto now, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Back to Barnes. And it's Griffin with the rebound. The Bulls have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Harden to pass to LaVine. Harden against Oladipo. It's Harden with the drive.
Now, James Harden, with the ability that he has both from a smarts, IQ, and skill standpoint, nice drive right there.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Oladipo misses.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Unloads from 13. Money, no good. Last outing for Toronto, they won that game against Philadelphia. Looking to end his cold spell and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's so hard, isn't it, Doris, to define Scotty Barnes' position? Point forward would probably,
Shooting for
I guess that'd be correct.
I guess, Kev, and it almost doesn't matter, right? Because what we know about Scotty Barnes is he's got big-time talent. He can make plays, he can get downhill, he can rebound and run with the basketball in his hand. And think about it. He is a guy still with so much upside. Imagine when he locks in completely and understands the NBA game. Sky's the limit.
Barnes outside. Back to Oladipo. Anunoby with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Knocked loose. Achua kicks to Barnes. Lets it go. And again, no good by Toronto. The Bulls have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. DeRozan gets the bucket.
I'll tell you, you get into the space of DeMar DeRozan on the perimeter, and he'll give you the blow-by. Let him get a clean look at a jump shot, and he'll burn you that way, too.
Now, here's Oladipo. Shoots the three. Rebound by the Bulls. Money's got rebound number 13 with that last one. And they pick up 2.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Oladipo after the made shot from Zach LaVine. Achua, the pass to Anunoby. To halt the run. No good on the shot. Nice D for Money. The Bulls have gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor. Chalk up 2 there.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Now, here's Boucher. The offensive rebound. It's deflected. Boucher against Harden. Shoots over Achua. Here's Griffin. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 6th assist on the night.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Oladipo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. That shot is off. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they've just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
Boucher kicks to Anunoby. Over LaVine. Rebound by the Bulls.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Got a hand on it. To the middle. Here's Money. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Money's got 45 points.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Back to Oladipo. Can they get it? Can't hit that one.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And the shot goes in. Griffin's got 8.
Boy, nobody between him and the basket on the break, and the pass was right where it needed to be.
Pass to Anunoby. Passes it to Boucher. Barnes against DeRozan. Achua, no good. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
And that's a case where DeMar DeRozan's teammates benefiting from him being a willing distributor. This is a very team-first guy.
Here's Oladipo. The Bulls getting the bucket. Anunoby in the corner. And evaluating defenders goes well beyond blocks and steals. So, Doris, when you're doing a game, what are some of the things that you look for and that teams are looking for?
activity, attention to detail, deflections. Is the person switchable? Can they guard the elite wing scorers? In addition to size and length, do they have lateral quickness? So many things go into quality defense.
And Toronto has possession after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Back to Barnes. Money with the rebound. Money's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
And another miss. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Shots good by Achua.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
And there's the call on Precious Achua. That's foul number 2 for him. And so it's the Chicago Bulls able to put up
the Bulls 93, the Raptors 25.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Money.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
The wing set for him, Levine and DeRozan. Griffin out there with Money, and it's Harden in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Now, here's Anunoby. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. Chicago grabs the miss. Money's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Griffin's shot is good.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Poked loose. The pass to Van Vliet. Takes the 3. The shot missing. Now the Bulls with it. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Inside, Money, and he dumps it down.
You know, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
Here's Van Vliet. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. Here's Barnes. After the made shot from Money, Barnes finds Anunoby. Unable to get that one.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
And Levine launches it from deep. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
And the basket by Money.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Van Vliet looking around. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from the right block. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Great defense that time from Money. Harden the pass to Money. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Money's got 55.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Now, here's Boucher. He's got 6. And again, no good by Toronto.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Here's Barnes. He has 7. Back to Van Vliet. Anunoby in the corner. Over Levine. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now here's Van Vliet. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now Anunoby to the middle. Boucher kicks to Achua. Boucher kicks it out to Van Vliet. Offline with his 3.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
There's Van Vliet. James Harden picking up that last basket. Pass to Barnes. Looking to get back on track here. Excellent defense for money.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you can argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
George Niang, he's checked in for Toronto. Victor Oladipo comes in for OG Anunoby. Van Vliet. And oh, here we go. DeRozan, nobody back. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
And DeMar DeRozan says, I've got a little showman in me. My goodness gracious, sets the crowd on fire with that one.
Van Vliet passes to Niang. Here's Boucher. Van Vliet outside. Will it go? And there's the call on Precious Achiuwa. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
Pirtle, he's checked in for Chris Boucher. There's the lob to Harden. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Now, here's Oladipo. No points in the game yet for him. Niang, no good. Here's DeRozan. And it's Chicago scoring again.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Got a piece of it.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And Harden with the stuff.
How about the incredible handle from James Harden? That ball is on the string, so crafty, the defense has no chance.
Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Achiuwa. Knocks it loose, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Chicago making a switch here. Dosunmu's checked in. The Raptors making a switch here. Toronto with the ball. 3 on the clock. For 3, Van Vliet. Offensive rebound, Pirtle. There's another block, making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense.
Levine gets the bucket. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
They've made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Niang. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Van Vliet wide open. Van Vliet can't get that one to fall.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him. Body control, flair for the dramatic, Levine in style.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Niang. The kick out to Oladipo. Shoots over Dosunmu. Oladipo misses.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Down low. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, simply running an offense, probably the area where Zach can grow the most.
They've been looking out of sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
Here's Niang. And here's Oladipo. Pass to Niang. Drills the three-pointer. Niang's got his first 3 points of the game.
You can get a real sense that Victor Oladipo loves sharing the wealth. What a nice look.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Oladipo outside. There's the pass to Niang. Back to Oladipo. He blocks it again. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Lonzo Ball, he's checked in for James Harden. Shot clock at 3. Randolph finds Oladipo. And it's Oladipo again missing.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is. You know, guys, fast break points right now in their favor, and they're really pushing the tempo.
Now, here's Oladipo. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Guarded by Levine. Kicks it to Oladipo. Ring shot on the way. Doughton, no good.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Levine gets the bucket.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Oladipo outside. 1:06 left here in the third quarter. Yep, it counts. And Chicago has possession. Here's Money. Non-stop scoring machine here. Pass to Oladipo. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Randolph. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Raptors have made all of their free throws.
Substitution on the court.
Now here's Barnes. Anunoby with it. Passes to Van Vliet for the 3. Doesn't go for him.
It's just been a frustrating day for him all the way around. It's rubbed off now, I think, on the rest of the team.
So for Toronto right now, Achua is out there with Scotty Barnes. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Brett Van Vliet. And it's Pirtle in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Anunoby, following the score by Derrick Rose. For 3, Van Vliet. Money with the rebound.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Boy, that's a beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Here's Van Vliet. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Barnes finds Achua. Rose against Anunoby. 5 on the clock. Great D that time from Money. Chicago's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Now, Anunoby. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
And it's good for 2.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The 3 from Barnes drains the three-pointer. Barnes has got 23.
3 points.
How quick with that shot off the catch was Scotty Barnes. My goodness, defense didn't have a chance to react.
Money passes to Simonovic. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
2 minutes remaining in the
Van
game.
Vliet kicks to
2
Pirtle.
minutes.
Barnes outside. And the pass to Van Vliet. And he drives in. Oh, that's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And it's a completely new group for Toronto. Two on the clock. Here's Flynn again with the block.
And swatting shots away with ferocity.
GA, he is not messing around in this one. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Back to Terry. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Terry's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bulls.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Money.
Boy, I think you could pick about any area of this basketball game and feel like he excelled in it. He was a dominant figure at both ends of the floor and finishes with a triple-double. What an unbelievable performance. That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
Rose up on top, covered by Flynn. Yep, that one goes in there.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. There's another block.
What a defensive performance. 12 blocks.
Well, he's shutting them down right now. And the basket by Money.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control.